tiempo disfrutamos, tanto 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 tiempo disfrutamos, tanto
Mic checkers, mic checks.
Like checks. Theros tonight. I'm gonna be at
Oh,
work though.
who? I ain't hear nothing. What it do, what it don't, what it is, and what it ain't. It's your boy, Don Otaku, aka Don Solo, aka Solo the Don, aka Solo D Swaggy, aka Hot Sauce. If you know, you know. Might be a little too old for some of y'all, but if you know, you know. And of course, I'm here with Subegels, aka Subeg, aka the Green Thumb, aka the Gaming Gardener, aka the Avatar, aka what you got for me today?
AKA, I'm here for a Gouda time. Bro, I'm loving the cheese puns, bro. I'm loving the cheese puns.
Bro. Speaking of cheese, I can't wait till I talk about I talk about the games I've been playing.
Yeah, you're
But
good. You're good.
how you been, bro?
Man, I fucking I woke up hella late today, but as I was telling you, bro, I needed that good like stretch of sleep, you know? Cuz yesterday I was I was freaking waking up every like 2 or 3 hours, checking my phone, calling someone, getting a call from insurance, stuff like that. So I needed that good sleep, but I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling fucking refreshed. I have work later tonight. I have work literally right when Saros drops, but it's okay. I'll watch some playthroughs or some Twitch streamers or something play it and stuff, but I'm good, man. What about yourself?
I've been pretty good. Got so many
Sir.
games. So many games. Um but I've
Too
been
many
enjoying
games.
myself
That's
for the
good,
most
man.
part.
Okay.
Other than that, just been same old, nothing too crazy going on.
Nice.
But yeah. No, I can't think of anything else. But yeah. Blah, 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 blah. There we go.
Have you been still watching that anime?
Oh yeah, we still on My Hero. We're on the end of season 3 now. I think there's 7 seasons if I remember. So we getting there. Almost
Okay.
halfway through.
Nice, man. I need to start watching some shit at work because I have free time, but lately I've just been taking my Switch. So if I have a break or like a 30, I'll just sit in my car and just start playing my Switch. And yeah, it's been fun, but I feel like I should probably start just like watching stuff. I could prop my phone up in the car and just watch some shit while I'm doing my patrols and shit. Definitely want to get back into that anime, bro. I've been missing it, low key. I've been missing it. I've been hella wanting to watch the Deadpool versus Wolverine movie, bro. Like
Damn.
I know I haven't watched it. I was so close to subscribing to Disney Plus like 4 different times, like in the past 2 days, just because I want to watch that movie so bad, just because I'm so fucking excited for Wolverine. But maybe I'll watch it. I'll watch it sooner rather than later, and maybe I'll watch it through a different means for sure. Have you seen it?
Oh yeah, I've seen it multiple
Was
times.
it? Is it a banger?
Bro, it's a banger.
Okay, then I'm good. I'm in for a good time, which is good. I'm in for a good time. Going back to that, but yeah, no, I'm excited, man.
But yeah, nothing really crazy going on outside of gaming for me. So with that, let's go ahead and get into what we've been playing. I'm gonna let you go ahead and start.
Yes, sir. So I still with Yote. Don't need to talk about that too much. I jumped into a bunch of different games just because I haven't had too much time to play. But I got to play a few runs in Hades the other night, Hades 2, which was nice. Got to hop back into this to the Switch save. I didn't realize that they actually have cross save now with Steam and Switch.
Yeah, that's been there since launch.
Oh yeah, I didn't even realize that. But I was thinking, I was like, damn, maybe I should just get the Steam version so I can see how it runs on the Steam Deck as well, but get some of those achievements. I wish they let you cross save with the Xbox version now that it's on Game Pass, but we don't gotta talk about that. But yeah, man, I got to play like 3 runs. Each time I chose a different weapon. I still need to unlock all the weapons. I think I only have 2 left to unlock, so I'm getting close. Right now I'm working towards getting a second Death Defiance. But I could easily get to the last final stage of like going down, because I haven't unlocked going up yet, but I can easily get to the final stage going down. But literally that stage, bro, it fucking kicks my ass every time, but I can easily get to it. And I think I've already beat the boss like 2 or 3 times too. So yeah, man, amazing ass game, bro. Honestly, like low-key I played it because I was trying to get ready for Seros. So I wanted to get some roguelike in, but it's so good, man. Like, dude, Supergiant's so good. I have Pyre installed on the Steam Deck too, so I can't wait to hop into that when I have the time. But Hades 2, still on that, still amazing. Kind of wish they gave Hades 1 a Switch 2 update as well. It would be nice to have both of those on the Switch 2, running great, running at 1080p or 120 FPS and stuff like that. But so there's that. Been playing DK Bonanza. I'm in the forest sub level now, so I think that's sub level 600. Just been grinding away at that too. That's been mainly the game that I play at work when I have a break. I'll just put on some Bonanza, collect some bananas, you know, destroy some enemies. It's just a good ass time, man. It's just a fucking amazing ass time, and I'm not in no rush to beat it, but it's already it's like one of the best games of the generation. So it's fucking fantastic. But playing that, like I said, just been collecting all the bananas, not been rushing through it, just been trying to just collect as much as I can, powering up DK as much as I can. My DK is low-key kind of overpowered right now. Like no enemy, like even the bosses don't even present a challenge to me, which I'm sure will change because I've heard that the later game bosses are actually kind of tough. But yeah, man,
a lot of people were complaining about how the difficulty spike at the end. Which
well, is it bad though?
I feel like the only 3D Mario, I'm including DK Bonanza, that had a true difficulty spike was and I guess it's not even a real difficulty spike because it's it was a extra boss or an extra stage, and that is Super Mario 3D World Champion Road. I feel like everything in the main story is not that crazy in any other 3D Mario game. Like Super Mario Sunshine is hard regardless, but like the stages that are hard are not even at the end. They're just like bullshit levels, like the fucking pachinko machine. And some of those Yoshi stages are fucking ridiculous. But like once you get to the end, that's not even like the hard shit. So yeah, I feel like Donkey Kong Bonanza stands in that as well.
Yeah. There is a surprising amount of story though, I'll say. There is way more story in this than like a Mario game. But I like it though, man. I really like the dynamic of DK and Paulina? That's her name, right? I really like their
just
dynamic.
Just know Pragmata stole, you know what I mean? We know who did it first. Hey,
yeah, man, no doubt.
Y'all waited 7 years, and then y'all are like, man, what if we change? Well, you know, we played Donkey Kong Bonanza. Let's put Diana on his shoulder now, because that's just gonna be cool. We know, we watching you, Capcom. We know what's going on. I'm just playing.
That's hella funny.
But
yeah, man. I
honestly, I do. I hope
it.
the next Mario is as narrative driven as this game was.
I agree.
Like, obviously, it's not the most important thing in the world, but it does adds something to it. Yeah, man.
I 100% agree. Trying to see what else I played on the Switch. Let me see. I actually beat the Pragmata demo on the Switch as well. I was like, let me download it and beat it and see how it is. Honestly, because I originally played it when it came out in handheld, but I tried to dock this time and I was all like, this actually looks pretty good, you know. Like if I bought the Switch 2 version of that game, I would not have many complaints. Like it ran well. I was using the little back buttons on the Pro controller, and I was like, I mapped one to jump, and then I mapped the other one to like the dodge. So like I was dodging and jumping without even like moving my fingers off the sticks and stuff. And like I was floating and like shooting and stuff. It was just so good, man. I was like, okay. I was like, they kind of cooked with this one. Um, Beat it in like 15 minutes, short ass demo. And then I also played the Bubsy 4D demo on the Switch 2 as well. Tried it both handheld docked, peak. Absolutely peak. They fucking cooked. Like it looks so good in both handheld and docked, and I'm actually very impressed by what they were able to achieve with that one. And it makes me sad that Demon Tides isn't seemingly getting a Switch 2 version, which is fucking like weird because like how's Bubsy 4D gonna get a Switch 2 version, but Demon Tides
I think it's because it was published by Atari and Atari had access. But at the same time, if Atari has access and Fabraz is the one developing it, why can't they use that same the same dev kit to do Demon Tides? But
exactly.
well, maybe it'll come after, like maybe because I'm pretty sure they were working on Demon Tides before they got the Bubsy 4D, the Bubsy 4D call, and then they started working on it. They got the dev kit from Atari, so maybe it'll come later for Demon Tides. But they were already just working on the Switch version, and they were like, okay, we got to focus on that and Bubsy 4D, and then after Bubsy 4D, maybe we'll come back to Demon Tides on Switch 2.
All I know is if Balatro can get a Switch 2 version, the Demon Tides 100% can. But hopefully, like you said, hopefully it comes. That game's gonna be so good. I seen Fabraz tweeting out like that he's very impressed by their work on that game for the Switch 1 version, which is good. Which is good because it doesn't run perfect on Steam. So yeah, it's impressive if they can definitely get that game to run well on the Switch 1, because it's an ambitious ass game, you know. But yeah, that's really it for my Switch 2 endeavors. Like I said, I'm really enjoying it. I still like picking up my Switch 2 over the Steam Deck. I downloaded Infinite Wealth on the Steam Deck, so I might be bringing that more to work, but we'll see. And I already know if they bring those games to Switch 2, they're going to be at 30 anyways. So it's probably a good thing that I got that on the Steam Deck and downloaded. I have that on the PC as well. But as for stuff on the Xbox, it's mainly just been mouse PI. But with most boomer shooter, even with Doom, bro, like I can't play it for longer than like an hour. Like I don't know if it's like I get like a headache, or like I just can't like I just can't tolerate like the fast pacedness for too long anymore. But like I've really been playing mouse PI in like 30 to like hour chunks, 30-minute to hour chunks. But it's been perfect that way. And I've only been playing it on the Xbox, so I haven't been playing it on my PC. So I only got the Xbox experience to talk from. I have the shotgun now, so I have the shotgun, the dynamite stick, the regular pistol, and I also have it's not a machine gun per se, but it's actually like it's kind of like a DMR, but it's like a long range one. So I have 4 weapons now, and I think that there's like 10 slots for weapons, so there's a lot of weapons in the game, which is nice. And yeah, man, it's great. It actually feels really good to play. Like I was saying last week, like the art style is very, very unique, and that kind of helps. Like I feel like it helps draw people into the game. But the game plays well. The story's really good. The dialogue's really good. The cheese puns are fucking hilarious. It seems like they have an endless amount of them. But yeah, man, I'm really liking Mouse PI. I kind of wish I had it for the Switch just so I could play it at work too, but maybe I'll cop that physical version because they got that special edition physical coming out. But that's it for Xbox. And then for PlayStation, I think it is just Yote. Oh no, there actually is one more game that I started. I started Ninja Gaiden Ragebound on the PlayStation. even though it's on Game Pass. But I bought it for PlayStation back when it came out, so I was like, fuck it, I might as well just play it on here. And I've been switching between the Pro and the PS5 in my room as well, which is nice. I think I'm on World 2-2, and I finally got Kumori, which is like the girl character. And then eventually they combine, and you get their movesets in one. So like he's I forget what the guy's name is, but he is mainly just a melee character, and then Kumori is like the range character. So yeah, and then once they combine, you get both of their abilities together, which is nice. And then the levels start playing around with like shifting dimensions and stuff like that too. It's great. It's amazing, honestly. I have no complaints so far. It's also one of those things where it's like I'm just playing like one level a night, or like I'm jumping in every like now and then. Not like playing it for long game sessions, but just jumping in, enjoying it. It's really easy actually. I didn't remember too much from my time of playing the demo last year, but playing it now, I'm like, yeah, this is actually a relatively like easy game, and they actually dish out the trophies really quickly too. Like I've had like an hour into the game and already have like 15 trophies. So seems like it's a relatively easy like trophy or 1000 G's run for that game, which I'm sure I'll get. But yeah, outside of that, I played a little bit of Vampire Survivors, re-downloaded that on the Xbox. Not gonna lie, I don't really know, like, I feel like I don't know the objectives in that game. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to be going into the levels and doing, you know? Like, I feel like I just go in and I just, like, level my character up until they're, like, super overpowered, and then I just die, and then I just rerun. So, I definitely need to look up some walkthroughs and stuff. I redeemed the free Balatro DLC.
Yeah.
I'll go for it.
So, the thing is, I wouldn't recommend it, like looking at walkthrough.
No?
You want to. The whole point of Vampire Survivors is the experimentation, and like you already know about the evolutions. It's
I have like 20 hours in the game, so I put a lot of time into it, but I still feel like I haven't like really figured it out. You know what I'm saying?
So it's all about there's usually some kind of secret on these maps that you have to find. And if you have the map already unlocked, you should be able to see certain things. It'll like point you towards like something, and you just keep heading in that direction until you find whatever it is. I think it's usually like a question mark. That's how you'll find different characters. You'll find sometimes like a boss that's probably gonna be super hard if you run straight to it, so you got to level up a little bit before you get there.
Sure.
And then that's how you get the unlocks. Basically the unlocks page is your progression. So you want to go to the unlocks page, see what you can do to get more unlocks, and then that's gonna be how you progress through stages. That's how you're gonna get better weapons and better items, and like the modifiers for the stages, things like that.
For sure. Okay, so just look at like the unlock screen and just kind of follow it is what you're saying. Okay, I mean, I'm looking. I have go for it.
I usually just turn off, like I make sure it doesn't show anything that I've already done, just only new objectives that need to be completed. And then same thing with Vampire Crawlers. That's literally what I'm doing.
Damn, I think my mom's fucking cutting onions because my eyes are fucking watering. Shit. But yeah, I was checking my achievements. I have 555 Gs, so I have a lot of stuff unlocked. I also couldn't figure out how to access the Balatro stuff. I really wanted to, but I mean, I downloaded the free DLC, but I just don't know like how to access it, you know. But
might be a late game thing that you have to you have to unlock it.
Got it.
So I don't know.
But I'm having fun with it. I played it for like almost like an hour and a half. Like I was only planning on playing like one run when I played it. I was like, oh yeah, let me play a little bit of Vampire Survivors and go into Yote, and then I literally played it for like 2 hours, and then I was like, fuck. But yeah, man, it's still addicting. It's still good. I want to figure this out before I go to vampire crawlers for sure. So definitely gonna stick with the survivors for now.
Yeah.
But I think that's really it for my games. I played a little bit of Killing. I didn't really like it, and and you know me, I was fucking excited for it. I played it for like 30 minutes, and I was like, this ain't it, fam. And then I went over to the other games that I was talking about. But yeah, I think that's really it. That's all I've been playing. I seen Aerial Knight updated Drop Shot to have like the target mode. So like now you can really see the enemy. So I'm excited to jump back into that. I was actually thinking about getting the full 1K Gs for that one just because they dish out the achievements really relatively quickly for that game. So but yeah, I mean that's all I've been really playing. A lot of stuff, hopping between a bunch of shit. But still with my Yote, still grinding that out. The funny thing with that game is like for every hour I play, I get like 1% of like completion. So like I have like 37 hours in the game and have like 36% complete in the game. So it's like it seems like I'm just playing it organically at this point, you know. But yeah, that's really all I've been playing.
All right. Yeah, it's funny that I actually played Vampire Survivors also.
Yeah.
But I played it through the cloud while I was out. And I just played a session while I was basically I was picking up my girl and I was just waiting for her, and I was like, you know, let me run some Vampire Survivors through the cloud real quick and see. Just to
Does that have the touch controls?
Yes, it does.
Okay, good. Then that means I could probably play it at work too, which is good. I'm gonna write that down in my notes.
Yeah, so I'm basically like I've gotten to the point where my setup is it's omnipotent. Like I can't die. So I was like I was there for an hour and 30 minutes. Just one session. I just like I just let it go. I was like, you know what, let's just let the shit run.
Yeah.
And then it was just
it's addicting, man.
Do not stare at the screen for too long. If you have epilepsy, you're dead. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, man. That's
but
funny.
vampire crawlers, bro. The same, bro. Uncle. Like, can't believe
they got the juice, man.
I got to the point where I was basically able to do infinite combos. Like, and it was disgusting. So basically, when you get to a boss, you unlock this thing called overkill, and then at first, like once the boss's health goes down, they just die. But then you unlock overkill, where now you can basically attack them as long as you still have cards in your hands, and the more that the more damage that you do to them, the more money that you get, and it just keeps on building up how much money you get until you get to $500, like 500 coins, and then it stops. But then you get ultra overkill, and then you can go beyond 500 coins, and it's just you just keep on racking up as much money as possible. So I've realized like my cheese hand, and that's you have to get a bunch of braces, which adds which increases your hand size, so you can have more cards in your hand.
Yeah.
And you can increase it to the point where you have your entire deck in your hand.
Okay.
And then you have to have the tomes, which like give you mana so that you can keep playing cards.
Yeah.
And you need attract orbs, which draws cards when you play it. So basically what would happen was I had I had the maximum hand size. Like I had every single card in my hand. Oh, and then you also need wilds. because wilds basically act as any number, and it can basically continue your combo. So like, let's say you do like I told you about the combos where you got to play 0, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes, sir.
With the wilds, you can basically put the wild after the 4, start back over at 0, and continue to combo again.
Mm-hmm.
So I basically had it where I would play my combo, do the wild, do the attract orb to draw all the cards back into my hand.
Mm-hmm.
And then I get the wild back into my hand. And then I would do another combo. I would do the wild, and I have another attract orb, draw the cards back into my hand, play the cards again, do the wild. Like, I would keep on, and then my combo would just go to like 50.
That's crazy.
So, but what I didn't realize the first time around is that they knew this was gonna happen. They understood, like, yeah, we gonna let you be OP and cheese and everything just like Vampire Survivors, but they had something for my ass that I was not expecting.
Yeah.
So I kept on repeating the same cards, and then I would play a card, and then a crack would form in the card, and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool looking. Yeah, that's a cool looking little effect that they got going on here. And I just kept going, and then the crack would like, it would crack again. Oh my god. And then I was like, okay, you know, I'm just gonna see what happens. And then I played it for the 3rd time, and then that shit shattered. And
okay.
one of the purple deaths popped up. And I was like, oh shit, did I just unlock a secret boss or something? And then I was like, okay, let me keep playing. Bro, I kept playing cards. Every time one of the cards shattered, another death would pop up. And then I was fighting like 7 deaths, but I didn't realize that when the card shattered, that like the card is gone from, like, the card is gone. You can't play, like, it's gone from your hand forever. So I was like, oh shit, I lost all my best cards, and I gotta fight these fucking trickster deaths. I ended up getting my ass whooped. Like, I was pissed off because I was like, damn, bro, I literally could have I was gonna easily beat this stage, and now I gotta start over because I was teasing the system too hard, and they punished me for it.
That's funny.
But this game is fucking amazing. I am super addicted to it. It's definitely getting harder as I progress, because now it's getting to the point where the enemies are hitting so hard that I will die before I'm able to build my cheese hand. And I've been having to start over a lot more, which is cool because I do want some difficulty, but getting the unlocks and unlocking new characters and being able to have multiple crawlers, which are like the characters, being able to have multiple of the crawlers in a session with your ability is also pretty cool. I finally have all of the power-ups available, so now I can increase my hand size, and I can increase how many crawlers I can take with me from the jump. I don't have to like find them mid-game. So I'm definitely getting to the end game. I'm getting to like, I'm on like level 7 difficulty, and I don't know how many other stages there are, but I have 750 out of 1,000 achievements, so I feel like I'm
nice, man.
Pretty close. So yeah, vamp crawlers, vamp survivors, uncle, You got one more. That's all it. I'm gonna give you one more game, and you about to be GOAT status if it's on the same level.
Hell yeah, man.
And then another game.
Wait.
that-
Before you move on to
Yeah.
to the other game, I really like. I make fun of like the small achievement counts and stuff like that. Like if it's like 5G and stuff, but I really like that there's a ton of achievements in the games. Like
Yeah.
I feel like that makes it even more like rewarding in a sense, like knowing that like almost every run you can like fucking get an achievement or something like that. I like that. I really like that.
Yeah, Vampire Crawlers and Vampire Survivors. Like even when I play Vampire Survivors, because I haven't done a lot of the DLC that I have, I was still getting like 3-4 achievements with the run that I did. And in Vampire Crawlers, like every session I get like, the first time I was getting like 10, 15, 20 achievements unlocked at the same time. And then now it's down to like, I get like 3 or 4 achievements every time I do a run, as long as I don't like die immediately.
That's awesome, man. Yeah, I really like it. Like I played literally for like an hour and a half and I unlocked like 3 or 4 G's or achievements and I'm like, okay. I'm like, I love it. I love that. Like even though I have like 20 hours in this shit, like I'm still unlocking new shit and it's still like rewarding me. But yeah, that's all I want to say. I really like that they have a ton of achievements in the game.
Yeah.
And they're all relatively easy to unlock. As you keep
they're-
playing, you just unlock them.
I like that they're all tied to the unlock system in the game. So it's literally just you're getting achievements for doing the unlocks in the game. So anything that you get an achievement for, it's actually like producing some kind of in-game content as well. And that's why I like the achievement system that they have. But
Yeah, for sure.
the other game that I've been waiting for also released this month, and that is Bobo Bay, aka Child Garden spiritual successor. And I was playing the shit out of the demo, and then I was like, okay, I gotta stop because I know, because I was looking it up and I was like going through their tweets. I think the creator's name is Austin. But the team name is New Future Kids. I was like going through their tweets and everything. I didn't see anything about the saves transferring from the demo. So I was like, all right, let me stop because I know I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna get all like do all of this shit, and then I'm gonna have to start over, and I'm gonna be upset. So let me just stop now and just wait for the game. I kept like looking at that demo like, bro, I really want to play some Bobo Bay right now. Like, nah, I can't. Gotta wait until the full release. So the full game came out today, and that's literally what I was playing this whole time until, well, I played Killing also, but I was playing this until you showed up. So
Nice, man.
yeah,
It's fully out, right?
yeah, it's fully out. But what I didn't know is that the save from the demo does carry over.
Nice. That's good.
It carried over. All my Bobos are here. Bobo's Chicken, Bobo Taku, Bobo, Bobo's Bizarre Adventure. Who else do I have? Bobo Smalls, Bobo. Fuck, I forgot everybody's name. I got so many now, and all of them have Bobo in their name somewhere. But yeah, all of them are still there, and I was so excited about that. And then now they've basically just put all the content in the game. So even though you could play the demo, I think like you could play the demo infinitely, but there's only a certain amount of content. Like there was only a certain amount of islands, and it wasn't like you would just keep repeating the same islands. There was only certain things that you could unlock with your money. So a lot of things just weren't available for me. And now with the full release, I can see all of the new stuff that they've added, which is pretty cool. So first thing I noticed was this new island. So basically the loop is wake up, take care of your bobos, feed them, give them fruits that increase their stats, take them to the trials, and let them compete in races and brawls and whatever else. And then there's the jet ski that you take out to go to these islands where you'll basically find other treasure, which will give you money, or you'll find fruits that you can take back to them to give them more stats. But they always have, or not always, but some of the islands have these only up ass platforming challenges that are fucking ridiculous. And I felt like, and I kept going to, like, in the demo, it was just one, and it was the same one every time. And I basically like perfected that one. I was like, yeah, this is easy work. I don't like, y'all gotta hit me with something more challenging if y'all want me to struggle on something like this. And it'll always have like something really good at the top. Like usually the best items are at the top if you can make it up all the way. And there's no time limit or anything. So it's literally just either you're gonna get too frustrated and you just say fuck it, or you're just gonna keep at it until you get to the top.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I got to the first new island post demo with the first new only up ass challenge, and it was a stack of crates, like the metal what are they called, like the metal truck crates, carrier shipment crates. Mm-hmm. But they were stacked so that there's these little like the little corners are the only things that you can stand on, and you have to like jump to each one and try to land on these little ass corners. Bro
Peak?
That shit was pissing me off, because I would get like 75% of the way, and there'd be this one box that just had this teensy ass corner, but like the other crate was on top of me, so I had like the smallest window that I had to like run and jump onto it without hitting the top. If I hit the top, fall all the way, bro. I fell down like 5 times, and every time I fell, you could just see like how I stopped. The character just stops because I was just like raging. I just dropped the controller and just start raging. Oh, but yeah, this game is a lot of fun, and outside of like the platforming challenge, just like progressing the bobos and then just seeing how the races progress and how the fights progress, because they start learning fighting styles and they start learning actual moves. Is like, okay, they're just doing like 1 or 2 buttons. I've seen what the end game looks like from the trailers. And I know that it's gonna get to some Dragon Ball Z in the air, like doing fucking aerial battles and like knocking them all the way down to the ground type shit. I'm like, bro, I can't wait to see when I get there. But I'm not there yet. But yeah, like but I see the progression happening with as I'm leveling them up. And then they grow into adults, and then they'll unlock they unlock their like trait that like defines who they are. They have one to begin with, and they unlock a second one. And then that usually gives them some kind of positive or sometimes negative boost to them. Like my first one, I was like, okay, you're an adult now. I want to see what your like your trait is, and then it was like bad luck. This motherfucker just falls, and it's like anytime he's in the lead and everything's going good, badoop, falls down. I'm like, so yeah, it's not always gonna be positive, which is terrible, but I have like 10 Bobos now, so Bobo Chicken is getting replaced. But
That's funny.
it's the Child Garden successor that I've been wishing for fucking ever. The only thing that this game, like the only thing that it would make it perfect is being able to battle online with other people's Bobos. That's like the only thing that it's missing, is like having that online element where you can just compete against other people's Bobos online. That would be cool as fuck. Hopefully they can somehow implement that later on. I know they're a small team, but that would be the clincher to make this game fucking perfect. So yeah, Bobo Bay is in play.
Nice, man.
My
Good little cozy
fucking-
game, right?
Oh yeah,
Another cozy game. Another cozy game.
bro, it's cozy season. It's been
Yes, sir.
cozy season for a while.
Bro, I've been looking at so much stuff for Tomodachi Life. It's so fucking hilarious, dude. That game, low-key might get me into it. Like, and you know me, I don't really like them like
Yeah.
simulator cozy type games, but seeing all the shit you can do in there, I literally was watching someone and they were making like Mario and Sonic and Luigi and like Princess Peach and Daisy and all that shit in there, and I'm like, okay, I was like, this is actually pretty cool,
Yeah, that Me Creator, I wish that they would just put that into the actual, like they would just change the Switch's Me Maker into the Tomodachi Life one, because there's so much that you can do, like way past what you can do with the basic Me Maker.
Oh yeah, it's impressive, honestly. For it being a Switch 1 game, like the amount of shit you can do for that, it's impressive, for sure. But my bad, I didn't mean to
No, you're good.
take us off of Bobo.
Yeah, and I still don't have any footage for Tomodachi Life, but I have still been playing that. Starting to get a lot of repeat content now, but I did have my first, or I had my first Miis get into a fight, like the first time they've ever gotten into a fight, and like every time they would come across each other, they would just start arguing and throwing shit at each other. And then whenever a Mii would pass by, they just like, they like start running away, like not trying to get in between them. And I would like, basically you have to try to bring a Mii that's friendly with them to calm them down.
Yeah.
And then they would like try to cheer them up. And then it would have like this meter that would show up, and it'd be like, they would like do something. Oh my god, what the fuck? They would like do something, and then the meter will go up, and then they do something else to try to cheer them up, and then the meter will start going down. And then they'll do like a last thing, and then it'll like zoom in and it'll like be all dramatic. And like the first 4 times I tried with both of them, no matter who I brought, that shit would just go, and he's like, yeah, I ain't trying to hear none of that. We still, it's on site when I see them, like. But I was finally able to calm down one of them, and then she went to go apologize, and then the other girl was like, yeah, I'm not forgiving you. It's not happening. I was like, bro, I did all of this. Why are we back to square one? But eventually I was able to get them to make up.
That's funny, man.
But I also got the first, like, I was able to find one of the Mii's favorite food, and it plays this animation when they taste the food, and then it just goes into this like crazy ass animation. That like there's a different one each time, but the one that I got, he ate it, and then like he just had that Ratatouille flashback. Except he was like ice skating with the food, like they were doubles partners, and then he's just like, this is the best thing I've ever tasted in my life. But I feel like I'm starting to hit the limit of the content after like 40 something hours, which isn't too bad. Obviously you can like extend it with your own creativity, just adding new Miis. I'm pretty sure if I keep adding new Miis, I'll keep getting new content. So that's I'm just plateauing with the Miis that I already have. So maybe once I start adding some more, I'll start to unlock new things as the island grows and things like that. So we'll see. But yeah, Tomodachi Life is still getting played. Pokopia has taken the backseat. I've been neglecting my Pokopia after completing the story.
It seems like after beating it, like it's not endless. Like you can keep on doing shit, but it seems like it has like a finite ending.
Yeah, there is
like a cozy
actually
game.
an ending, and like the story, like I said in my review, is actually really good. And that's why I feel like it's the cozy game for people who aren't into that just like create your own fun cozy game. It has elements of create your own fun, but there is a story, quest, and a progression system that you can follow for the people who need that. And yeah, Pokopia is like, after beating it, I do like, okay, I'm like, I don't have all 300 Pokemon, and that's basically the only thing that I would probably keep doing, is just trying to get all of them. But I don't see myself, I don't know if I'm actually gonna do that. So that is Bobo Bay and Tomodachi Life. The last game that I've been playing is a game that I'm currently writing my review for, and that is Killin', and it's not a perfect game. It has great ideas, but not all of them are executed as well as they should be, in my opinion. But there is so much potential here, it's just not realized. And that's basically the kicker for this game, is that it just needs more of everything. So the pot creation is kind of the highlight, the pottery wheel creation. Even though I'm not the most creative person when it comes to stuff like this, the creation, that like the pottery wheel creation, is just so intuitive and so easy to just like pick up and just start, like it just works how you expect it to, and it's fun. Like, I just enjoy playing with that, and just making different pots, seeing what their ability would be, trying to like balance the capacity and health, and then just trying them out in the multiplayer. Or I usually just go to the sparring arena and just try to see how they play, how slow, how fast, how their 3-hit combo is. compared to the other ones. And I feel like the experimentation is probably like the best part of the gameplay, because there's classes depending on what kind of pottery you make, whether it's a vessel, cup, bottle, vase, chalice, the other ones that I'm forgetting, plate, bowl. And it's not only that, so there's different attack patterns and different abilities that you have for each one of those. But then, depending on your size, it'll also change your attack patterns, your speed, your health and capacity, and your special ability. So it isn't that you only have like 8 or 10. I can't remember what, like, how many different types there are. I think it's 8. But then you also have an ability for each, like you have a different moveset for each size. So a small bowl and a large bowl they play completely different. So in reality, you have like 24 different classes, which is pretty cool. And they all play really different from each other. They all have their own unique animations. Like one of the, like, I think the medium, I played with like a medium vase, and the medium vase is like always dancing and shit. And then I've played with like a small cup, and the small cup is like a fucking chihuahua that's like growling and being vicious and shit, even though it's small as fuck. And then like a small vessel acts like super snooty, and he's just like has his nose in the air and he's like so like I love all of that, like the animations that they have and like the personality, the charm. That's so Double Fine, like that Double Fine energy is definitely there. Also the main, or not main character, but I don't even know which,
like the little jelly thing.
No, not the spirits. That's the spirit that, like, you're talking about, the spirits that control the vase or whatever. No, I'm talking about the goddess.
Okay.
Her name is Celadon, and I love her character. Even though you don't know much about her, I just like her character model, and I like her dialogue. I like, and they have a lot of dialogue for her. If you just keep like standing in front of her, she'll just keep saying random things, and it has, I wish that there was a little bit more like lore wise that she would say, because when she does go into some of the lore, it's actually pretty cool, but there's not much there in that regard. But like, all of my issues come once you get into the actual gameplay, and it's like I said, there's so much potential, but the execution is just not that good. So the melee combat it could be fine, like it could be good. It is simple. There's literally just a 3-hit combo, an aerial attack, and your special ability.
Yeah, it's primarily 2 buttons, right? It's like A to jump, and then just X to attack, and you got RB as a special. Yeah.
And that could work because everyone's playstyle is so different that like some matchups are just better than others. Like when I was the small cup, I was able to do a like I would be charging at them like a Sonic homing dash, and it would like be able to disrupt enemies like quickly. But obviously I had shitty health, and I couldn't really like pour much water into the opponent's kiln either. So there was drawbacks to it. Like you were faster, you could disrupt enemies. I usually would, like, if I'm playing a small cup, it was all defense. So like whenever enemy would come, try to put water in the kiln, I just rush at them, start attacking, and then like I love the small cup because it was so, like, compared to everyone else, where just it felt more slow and clunky. This one, it was like you would charge at them, you get like your 3-hit combo, and then you bounce off of them so that you wouldn't be in their range when they try to retaliate, and you could like do a jumping attack and try to like maneuver, like keep on maneuvering and outmaneuvering them to kill them before they get to the kiln. Now, the thing that makes it bad is that I guess it's more about the registering of the hits. Like,
yeah, the impact's not there.
Yes,
in my opinion.
And that's really all it is that makes or breaks this combat, because I will be defending the base, and then someone like a medium or large, whatever, comes up, especially the fucking largest, bro, and I'll start attacking them, and then I'll be beating the shit out of them, right? But it don't matter, because for whatever reason, and this happened even when I was a medium, you would be attacking them, and then you will finish your 3-hit combo, and then they're just able to keep spamming, like they just keep spamming RT to pour water. As soon as your combo is done, they are ready to pour more water before you're even ready to start attacking again. There's no knockback. There's no like anything to stop them from just pouring water. So like defense is fucking useless. Like unless you just finish them off with like, unless you do a special on them, because they're like, and I was doing this myself, where I would literally just run up, they would start attacking me, they finish their combo, splash water into the kiln. Like, you can't, I'm like, bro, if I finish a 3-hit combo on you, you should not have any water left. Like, honestly, that's how it should be. Why do you still have enough? Like, why are you able to pour water into the kiln right after getting hit with a full combo? You should be stunned. You should be knocked back. You should be anything that prevents you from being able to just keep on doing your objective like nothing just happened. That was like the thing that really broke the experience for me, because there were so many dumb ways to just cheese the system, and it was like, okay, like, but it's something that's so fixable. Like, you could fix it so quickly, and that would like improve the experience tenfold. Just add some knockback, add a little bit more impact to the hits, knock more water out of them after completing a combo or something like that. Because I feel like the other systems are so good, where like I love the map designs so far, because it has like very light MOBA elements to it, but I do like that depending on your shape and size, you are able to enter places that the other potteries can't. So you're a small creation, you can go through these paths that others can't, and you can make it to the other side with less what am I trying to say? Like
friction.
Yeah, you're not getting into battles as often unless someone's like waiting there at the path once they realize. But you can kind of sneak by and do what you need to do. You're not gonna do a lot because you're a lot smaller, but you can still you can still do some damage if you play your cards right and you keep on like being quick about it. And then it's like, okay, there are some certain parts where, like, if you're a plate, they'll have these narrow paths that maybe only a bottle and a plate would be able to fit through when they turn on their side. And then you'll just be able to kind of cut past a lot of the bullshit and then get right to where you need to be. So usually it's gonna be for the low capacity pottery creations, because obviously you don't want the massive, like, big ass pot to be able to sneak past everybody and then pour a shit ton of water that's gonna, like, take out one of the health bars by itself. It's usually only for the classes that are more about doing it, like, getting there quick, pouring the little water that they have, and then getting back. So I do like that they do have a lot of strategic elements, and they've, like, thought about some really cool game design, stage design, character design, all of the different classes and how they all perform. All of that is well thought out, and it's just the basic combat is the one thing that was just never thought out for whatever reason. So that's where I'm at with it. I feel like it's all it takes is a few patches, and this game could be at least like a 7.58 to me. But the way that it is right now, it's not enough. And also, like, content, there's not, like, Quench is fun when Quench is fun when you have a good team, but there needs to be more game modes than just Quench. They should have launched this game with only one game mode, in my opinion. Even if it was, like, just fucking free-for-all type shit, or like something team deathmatch, anything to get you, like, get something more than just this one game mode. Mm-hmm. But that's like the next big issue is just there is not enough content to warrant people staying for this long. It's like 4 or 5 maps or something like that, which they are very diverse, and they all have their own bells and whistles that make them unique and fun. But it's not something I see myself, like, if I wasn't reviewing this, I probably would have stopped
playing it.
Yeah, I probably would have stopped playing a lot earlier. And it's not like I was, like, just, like, dreading every second that I was playing. Yeah, like some games that I've played where I'm literally like, bro, I wish I could just put this shit down. But it was more like there's so many other games that I want to play, like Vampire Crawlers, like all these other games. Like Bubble Bay came out, and I was like, bro, I gotta get, like, at least gotta get some more hours before I do my review. So I was just playing all day today. Just so I can at least unlock all the tools and everything before giving my final opinion and everything. So it's not the worst thing in the world. I do feel like the Metacritic score is exactly where it is. Like, that's exactly how I feel about this game. So I wanted to love it. I wanted to love it. I like elements of it, but I wanted to love this, and I don't. And I feel like this is the only Double Fine game that made me feel that way. I haven't played Keeper. I'm pretty sure I feel the same way about Keeper. Not gonna lie, but
Nah. Honestly, I think if you stuck with Keeper, you'd be like, this is actually really good. Honestly. But just to put a final point on this, I really think that they should have done something else instead of both of those games.
I mean, like, we know that they have like 4 games that they were working on.
I don't know, man. I feel like you could have allocated those resources to something better. But I actually liked Keeper a lot, so I still recommend it. I don't recommend this though.
I'm gonna
That's
recommend it when it gets the patches.
If it gets it, hopefully it does. Hopefully, but I will say building the pots is fun. Like, and they should give you the ability to build all the different pots right at the start. Like I didn't want to start earning it. You know, like it didn't even and like it didn't make me want to keep like earning all that shit. But I wish they just gave it at the start so I can start like tinkering around with all that stuff because that tool, that creator that they made is actually sick, and that's fire game design in that aspect for sure. They could implement that into something better. They should stick with that though. They should stick with the tool.
Because of like Celadon and the world that they created, and just kind of they give you a glimpse of it, and then they just say, "All right, go do this." And don't interact with this universe or this world or anything. Like if they had a single player, some kind of element of PvE or single player in this game, that would be pretty cool. I feel like this kind of they could do a lot with this world as a platformer or something. Where
it's pretty dynamic, man.
Like you create different pots to traverse through different terrain or something like that.
Yeah. Maybe even like a puzzle game or something. That'd be pretty fire. Like a puzzle adventure game, dude. Yeah, I mean,
it'll be like
they could do a lot with this.
It'll be like snipper clips in 3D, where you know you gotta do the shapes and everything, something like that. I don't know, but
keep the idea of building your own character and like really being able to build it, like, because I think that's the thing that sticks out to me. So yeah, but like as a game, I don't know, but that character design is fire, man. Like the character building tool, I fuck with it.
But that is my thoughts on Kiln. It's a great game for 2 hours, 3 hours.
Yeah, man.
But that is all I've been playing. So with that, let's go ahead and get into the on the radar.
Yes, sir.
And outside, the first on the radar is Bobo Bay. Go play Bobo Bay. Go support Bobo Bay. Small team.
Yes,
they've been working on this game for 4 years. Yeah, man. And with all the content that they have, the fact that I got like 15 hours out of just the demo, and then there's still like a shit ton more that I still have to do, and they're gonna be updating the game over time as well. So yeah, man, Bobo Bay for sure. But I did see a couple of games that I want to shout out.
Nice, man.
The first one the trailer dropped today. I don't even know if I would count this as the indie, but it is a relatively new team. But you have the fucking NBA license, so I don't know how indie you can be. But NBA The Run, the spiritual successor to NBA Street that we've been waiting for fucking ever. We talked about this game before. The first trailers looked very icky. They look pretty nasty. I was like, I don't know about this one. But this new gameplay trailer is looking fire, bro.
Hell yeah.
Animations are cleaned up. The art style looks a lot better. I like all the effects that they got going on, the moves. It's looking pretty nice, bro. It's looking pretty nice. I'm scared. I don't want to get too hyped, but yeah, man, this might be it, bro. This might be at least NBA Street 1 level. But they got the moves, they got the bouncing off the backboard and passing it to somebody else, like the Game Breaker Volume 3. They got the players. I think they had some non-NBA players in there too. They also had some WNBA players. So, all we need is hot sauce, the professor, half man, half amazing. Bring the and one crew. Oh, bro. Did you ever were you around during the and one era? Like I don't know how.
I mean, I know of the and one era.
Okay.
I know a lot of
them and one
like,
mixtapes.
Bro, I know a lot of the basketball culture low key set the culture, bro. Like, so like I know all that shit. And one mixtapes, like bro, now all kids have those and one mixtapes and shit. They all have like highlight reels and shit. But yeah, I remember the shoes. They were like cheaper too. I remember if I'm recalling correctly, like they were more like off brand.
They were definitely like they were the mid. They were like it was a hit or miss if you would get clowned for wearing the and ones. Like it depends. It depends on what you rocking with them, but like. You could pass with the and ones, not Shaq's. Shaq's it was a rap for you, but and ones you might get the pass.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, man, this looks good. I kind of wish they kept the camera perspective that they were showing, because it kind of seemed like they were showing it more like behind the. Behind the back, but this seems more like a classic camera angle for sure. Maybe they'll have it in the settings. That'd be nice if they can
2K,
have like
2K cam.
Yeah, that'd be fire. But I like it, man. It looks good. I'm always here for basketball stuff. So if we can get better basketball
especially arcade basketball, because
nah, bro, even simulation basketball, dude. I've been begging for Sony San Diego to make a freaking basketball game, man, because I'm tired of 2K, bro. Like that shit is just ass now. Like it don't feel good no more. It don't feel good no more, and all they want is money from you. So it's like someone else needs to come in.
Good, but that's the
nah,
only
bro.
thing
It feels
that
like
has
shit.
Going for it. Like that's literally the only thing
bro.
that keeps people going.
It's too animation based.
It feels good outside of my player mode. Like if you're just playing a play now, I still feel like it's a good simulation, but. Once you start getting into my team and my player, they gonna start cooking your ass with all the bullshit because they don't want you to be able to do shit unless you pay them money.
Exactly.
Like, oh, you got this Dwayne Wade, but not the special edition, extra special golden Dwayne Wade. Yeah, that Dwayne Wade about to be ass.
The 360 dunk packages and shit, the LeBron packages and shit, bro. It was so money hungry. Then on top of that, like updating or upgrading your character, like I remember they would max it out where it's like even if you wanted to pay as much as you wanted, it would still be like you would max out at an 85. And at that point you needed to grind and then pay. So it's just
which is fucking ridiculous.
Bro, I hate
2K17. No, 2K19 was the last good 2K. Everything after 2K19 soiled it. But 2K17 is my favorite, like Xbox One and beyond 2K. And then 2K13 is the best one. The Jay-Z soundtrack 2K13 was fucking amazing.
Okay. Yeah, man, I have 2K. I have the one with KD. I think that's 2K14, all the way up until the one with Kyrie, and I think that's 2K18. So I have all those on disc, but
yeah, 2K14 was ass because it had KD. But 2K. No, 2K14 was.
No, they were all pretty good, honestly. That PS4, the Xbox One era of 2K games, they were solid.
2K15 with Spike Lee was fucking ass. I'll never forgive them for that shit. That story, that was the first time they did the like story mode. That shit was ass, bro. I was so heated when I played that shit. I was like, Spike Lee, you gotta. What is this, bro? This was the worst Spike Lee joint I've ever smoked, bro. But then 2K17. That was like the best storyline to me with Orange Juice with Michael B. Jordan, like having that duo mechanic where once one of y'all went on fire, both of y'all went on fire, and then you would just be like, every time you passed it to him, he could hit it from anywhere, and then whenever he would pass it to you, you get that boost, and you just be able to, like, bro, that shit was fire. 2K19 had probably the best story because it felt like a real like story where you didn't get drafted, you went to China, and then you were playing in China, and then you had to like impress the NBA when they came to China to play against the Chinese league. And there was that one Chinese dude with the mohawk that was just, bro, that motherfucker was rocking the shit out of me. I was like, yo, like, this guy, why is he not in the NBA? Because he's playing better than any player that I've ever played against. Like, but I miss those. Or then they went to 2K20. No. Yeah, 2K20.
It was that first one in the city, bro. That big ass city, bro. That's when they fucked shit up, man.
Wait, which one? No, 2K18, I think, was the worst one. That was the one where you were the rapper, and you were MC or some shit, bro. That shit was so ass. And like you have to like go into the studio. You have to be a basketball player and a rapper. And you have to go into the studio with Dame Dollar, and bro, I was like, why are you? Who asked for this? Like, they thought they was Def Jam. This shit was ass. So yeah, 2K had a good run, but they need competition, obviously. And I'm still pissed off that EA backed out of the college sports basketball just because they couldn't get exclusivity. Like, both of them need to be.
They need to be slapped across their heads, bro.
They need to be boycotted. Like, we need to stop buying EA Sports and 2K until they get.
I stopped, bro. I completely stopped buying. Like the last sports game I bought was Mario Tennis, but the last like sim sports game was college football, and I bought that for like $20 on sale. Like I ain't buying. Even MLB. Like, I want to play MLB so bad, but I'm not spending full price on that shit, bro. Like, it's not fucking worth it. Even though MLB actually they're not as money hungry as they literally are. Like, I remember I had like a 95 overall team in Diamond Dynasty and on a Game Pass when it was on there, and like I was just grinding it, you know. It's like I didn't even fucking spend not a single dime. So that's what I'm saying, man. Someone needs to hop in this space, man. Someone needs to hop in this space and put a light of fire under 2K's ass so they can start doing, like, you know, better shit. That's the only way it's gonna happen. That's why this game looks actually good, and hopefully it makes a splash. What is it called? NBA The Run?
Yep.
Yeah, it actually looks solid, man. I'm excited.
All right, and then we had one more game that I wanted to highlight.
I actually have one, but
okay,
it's all good. You can say yours.
So this game is a roguelite, and we love roguelites, but I love when we get new genres mashing with the roguelite, and this is one that I have not seen before, and that is a roguelite fighting game. So this game is called, I forgot.
I have it up here. Shot One Fighters.
Yep, Shot One Fighters. Shot One Fighters, and we just got the announcement trailer, is going into Kickstarter, but it's a fighting game, but you play in this roguelite setting where you are going up against enemies, 1v1 fights, but you keep on gaining new moves that you can combo into each other to like build your move set. And they were saying like over 100 moves, and each one has its own command and everything. And I was like, bro, this is such a cool way to like not only like make a fighting game into a roguelite, but also like teach you how to like as you progress, you kind of like, okay, I know how to do this move now. Like, how do I implement this into my combos? I feel like this would be a really good way to get people into fighting games and like being able to do the commands, because you you slowly learn how to use those moves as you progress, because you'll unlock the move, it'll teach you how to do it, and then it's like, okay, then you like focus on that one move, and then you get a new move. It's not like a fighting game where like you have 40 different moves, like moves already in your move set that you have to learn right off the bat. I feel like they can be overwhelming to a lot of people, but with this, it's like, okay, you start off with your basic move set and you're like gaining moves, and you're like, okay, as I gain moves, I'm gonna use those, and then I'm gonna learn how to really like utilize those, and then, oh, I got a new move and now I can do the same thing for this one. So I feel like it's a cool implementation to the roguelike genre, but also a really cool way for someone who isn't into fighting games to kind of get into it. But I know you're not the biggest fighting game guy. How do you feel about this one?
Yeah, actually, you know, I'm starting to become more excited about fighting games for sure, because I have Street Fighter on the Switch too as well now, and I've been getting into it, you know, like, and when I was playing Tokon in the alpha, like I was having a lot of fun. So I think I'm starting to become a fan, man. And like you're saying, this is a great idea. This is a great idea. Like as you get better, you're gonna start getting more moves. You're gonna get more comfortable with the game, you know, and it's perfect to get someone into the genre, because like that is the like, because I've kind of found this rhythm of like, me personally, when I play fighting games, I jump into the practice mode and I'll play it for like 5-10 hours, you know, in game time, not like, you know, straight, but
yeah,
like I'll be in there forever almost, you know, like just forever learning and growing, and I'm not even playing the content at that point. Like that's why I like Street Fighter 6 so much, because it had like that open world thing, and like it kind of had that same aspect where it's like you're getting the moves gradually as you go, so it kind of has that same similar approach. So yeah, making like a roguelite into like a fighting game, man, this is a great idea.
Yeah, I feel like this would also make for a great arcade mode, like the evolution of arcade mode in fighting games. A roguelite would be the best way to like implement that, instead of just the classic arcade that everyone's used to. Actually, Killer Instinct does have a roguelite mode, which is crazy.
Yeah, that's cool.
It has, it's called like Shadow something like that, and you literally like, it has like an XCOM style menu, like XCOM style. You have like, there's levels of threats, and then you have to like choose which one. Like, oh, if this area gets hit with a high threat, is gonna like really devastate that place. So you probably need to prioritize here, but you already let this place get attacked, and you gotta like, it has that element to it, like XCOM, where you're kind of managing the world and which ones are you gonna save at what time, and then as the threats grow, they get like way stronger, and then the fights are a lot harder to do, but you unlock a bunch of abilities and stuff. I need to go back to that. I was actually enjoying it when what was it, Killer Instinct Definitive Edition came out, or whatever it was called.
Yeah, they updated it like relatively recently, right?
Yeah, that was like last year, if I'm remembering correctly.
Yeah, man, this game looks sick. I'm happy that they're doing it. This is awesome.
But that's what I got. What'd you have?
Yes, sir. I don't know if we've brought this game up before, but because it's coming to the Switch, and that's why it kind of got put on my radar, is Sectori. Here, I'll drop a little gameplay clip for you if you want to put it up there. But yeah, sticking with the little Housemarque theme going on. It's I'm looking at their Moby Games page right now. It seems like there's only two devs on this. Chemo Lattinen and Tommy Lattinen, literally like brothers, and like they design, code, art, music. They pretty much make this game. So, yeah, man, and I love like top down like twin stick shooters and stuff like that. So, this game looks sick, and I was looking at it on the PlayStation Store, but this is a perfect handheld game for me. So I'm super excited to get into this, and I think it drops on May 14th on the Switch too. I don't know what the graphics modes are. Hopefully it's like unlocked frame rates and stuff, but it's probably gonna be 60. But yeah, man, I'm excited. This game looks sick. I might even end up reviewing it honestly if I get to it, because that'd be cool. Like transitioning from Saros to probably that, because I don't think Saros is gonna take me as long as Returnal has taken me so far. So I think I could get through that game relatively quick. But yeah, man, this game looks fire. The music sounds fire. The stages look awesome. I love it.
Yeah, I love these type of games too. I did not get into Resogun as much as other people seem to have, but
so
I love other twin stick shooters that aren't Resogun. So
that's funny.
Like I don't.
Now
I didn't
Resogun has a flow.
I ain't like the side scroller. I like my top down.
Yeah, it was a cylinder if I recall.
Yeah, I'm
Sure.
more of a top down kind of guy. But
Yeah, I didn't like how I remember not liking how kind of limited the stages felt to play. I felt like that was one of the things that I didn't like. But because it is all the stages were on a cylinder and stuff. But yeah, man, this game looks fire, and I'm excited to play it on the Switch, man. Hopefully it's a good port.
yeah, I saw when it got announced, and I remember like seeing this game before, and I was like, this looks pretty sick, but I never got around to it. So maybe I will pick it up as well.
Hell yeah.
Maybe not
It's only, I
at
think it's like $14.99, so it's not too expensive. But yeah, I'm excited for it.
All right, so that is our on the radar games to look out for, indie games specifically, because they need more. They need more exposure and love than these AAAs. They get enough marketing budget.
Bro, speaking of marketing budget, bro, I don't know, like where is the marketing for Forza, man? Like I see them
Forza.
tweet and stuff, but I don't know, bro. They need to push that shit.
It's Forza. If there's any Xbox game that doesn't need the marketing, it's definitely Forza. It already sold 500,000 in pre-orders, so
Really?
it's working
On what, Steam?
on Steam.
Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. That's good. That's
I'm
fire.
pretty sure that $50 upgrade is gonna sell crazy, even at $50, which is insane. But you
They
know,
ain't gonna get me.
they might get me. We gonna see.
That
Hey man, if you want Xbox players to pay for games, that's the best way.
is true. Get them that 5-day early access into Japan, and they'll pay up.
And not only you're getting the deluxe edition, you're paying for the deluxe edition because you're in Game Pass instead of just buying the standard edition for $70. I feel like that's a good way of like balancing if you do that for every first party game. Maybe not $40 every single time, but
Game's coming out in 2 weeks, bro. That's insane.
But actually, I feel like they've been marketing because they've been doing the IGN first every like 2 weeks. They've been dropping something on IGN, some new feature, some new gameplay. Just going into everything. They've basically already like announced everything that has to do with Forza Horizon 6 through IGN. I just don't. I literally like every time I see IGN first, I'm not watching that shit. Like, literally.
Yeah, I feel the same
skipping
way.
that shit. I just see the tweet like, oh, they showed off the Toge battles. Oh, that's cool. I'm not gonna watch it, but cool to see.
Nice.
So yeah, I'm basically going in blind only because IGN allowed me to go in blind. But let's go ahead and get into some news. Not a lot going on this week. So first, let's just go right into the whole DRM PlayStation situation that blew up and then blew down. Basically, users noticed that there was a timer showing up in their games that was basically counting down 30 days. And if you were offline, basically it was if you were offline for 30 days after purchasing a game, the license would be revoked after that 30 days, and you would no longer have access to that game until you came back online. Well, first it blew up as, oh, they gonna revoke your license completely, and then now Arrow like, what the fuck? Like, you buy the game and then they just take the game away if you don't go online. That's crazy. And it was like, no, once you come back online, the license comes back. Like, okay, but still that's bad because DRM, XYZ, all of that. And then it blew up and everyone, like, Spawn Wave tested it and it was looking bad, and then it turned out that it was basically a way to stop an exploit where if you buy the game and you refund within the 14-day window, if you were offline, you can still have access to the game after you refunded it. So essentially this 30-day limit only is only intact during that 14-day period. After the 14-day window is over, you get a full license with no time limit. You can be offline, everything as usual. So all of that has been cleared up, and then PlayStation actually did an official statement as well going over this. So that has basically been cleared up. Nothing burger. Now, I do feel like the coverage for this during when all this was happening was pretty
insane, bro.
No. It was insane from just the Twitter users, the average YouTubers, the channels and everything. That's where all the coverage is coming from. But I felt like all the major outlets were pretty quiet about this when it was happening. We see none of them outside of like VGC, who's usually on top of shit like that.
VGC and Push Square, they definitely reported it.
But I ain't see no IGNs. I ain't see GameSpot. I ain't see. There's other ones that I don't care about, Kotaku, whoever else. They were pretty quiet during this, as usual. But
yeah,
I digress. If this was Nintendo, this would have been the most reported news of the year. They would have been talking about this even after they cleared it up, and it would have been misinformation being spread every 5 seconds. If this was Xbox, no one would have cared because they'd be dead. They would just say, yeah, Xbox dead. But when it's
well, I mean, Xbox already has this DRM in place, but they have a 30-day check on everything.
Yeah.
And I think that their Game Pass check is even more frequent, but I'm not 100% sure. But what the heck? I'm getting a bunch of texts. But yeah, I mean, it's I even looked at it. I was like, bro, when do I not turn my shit on online? Like, if I don't have no internet, I'm playing my Switch or something, or I'm on my phone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I don't even play my Xbox if I'm offline. So
personally, I'd never care about these DRM type things, but the preservatives, as I like to call them preservatives be getting very upset about this type of stuff.
The preservatives? It's funny.
But yeah, like I said, it ended up being a non-issue, and I could have sworn that Xbox got they loosened that 30-day window, or is that still going? Because I remember it definitely was an issue for sure during it at the beginning, but I could have sworn that they got rid of that. But I'm not
No,
sure.
I think it's still there.
I honestly don't care either way.
Because I just looked up on Xbox like online check-in, and it says every 30 days.
Okay.
And honestly, you could do that shit on your hotspot. You can literally do that like in so many different ways. Steam has the same thing as well.
Yep. Because when my internet used to go out, I would try to load up certain Steam games, and they'd be like, "Who?"
Especially the ones that have like double DRM, because you can have the DRM through Steam, and then you can have like through the launcher as well, and then you can have the anti-cheat. So that's like triple DRM.
And now, speaking of DRM, 2K, because now Denuvo has been cracked to the point where now every game with Denuvo is able to be played. 2K has added a new DRM special edition 14-day check-in for all of their games to combat this. So yeah, Pirates, you for the 2K games, you got 14 days to do whatever you want, and then it's a wrap. But fuck Denuvo, first and foremost. Denuvo it sucks because it ruins performance in games. Like, it literally hinders performance of games on PC. So it's, even if you're not pirating, you're still losing out by having Denuvo in the game, which sucks. There needs to be a better version of DRM available if you're gonna have it. But that's the whole DRM situation. There was one thing that I don't care about, but I know the preservatives would like to hear, and that is that with the new update, basically PlayStation has locked users out if they don't agree to the new terms of service for the console. And it's not like the other updates, it would be like, oh, you have to agree to the terms of service for PlayStation Network. And then if you don't want to agree to the PlayStation Network terms, you can just play offline, right? But essentially, this one literally doesn't even let you into the console. Like, you can't do anything on the console until you agree to the terms of service, because it's for the console. And people were upset. They're like, I already paid for the console and accepted the terms of service at that time. You can't issue new terms of service and then lock me out because I don't want to agree to whatever it is. And honestly, I'm the scroll all the way down, press accept, and then just keep moving by my day. I honestly do not care what, I don't read that shit. They could tell me that my soul, like, by accepting these terms, your soul belongs to PlayStation, and I wouldn't know. I would not know, and it is what it is. But them preservatives, they be outside, so preservatives got something that they are upset about again. So it is what it is. Shout out to the preservatives. How do you feel about that as far as the terms of service issue?
Yeah, I mean, it didn't matter to me, like, because I remember reading on it like earlier in the year, because there was like a specific game, I forgot what game it was, but was it like Star Wars, was it like a limited run games game? I think I don't know, it was like an old game, so like someone was messing with it, and then they found like an exploit there, and then I was like, okay. And then people were talking about, like, how like people are just taking their PlayStations offline and stuff. And I was like, okay, so I mean, I don't know. I don't do any of that. I don't tinker around with my consoles and stuff. Like, I just play the game straight up. Like, for what I know, like every device needs like some sort of online connection. Like even the phone, So it's like you literally need like my iPhone doesn't even have a SIM card. Like I need to connect it to an internet to like connect it to the SIM card that's like probably in the cloud or some shit. So it's like it didn't matter to me at this, but it was interesting seeing like the people blow up and shit.
Yeah. I feel like the only person like there's definitely like cases where people do need to play offline. Like shout out to Stu Jersey. He works like for a few months he's not connected to the internet and he brings his PlayStation. He said, yeah, like if I go out of like overseas to work and I don't got no internet for my PlayStation, like after 30 days my shit would be fucked if that was the actual case.
Yeah,
So
but
I
it's
can
like,
understand
dude,
that.
if that was the case and they were actually legit removing your licenses, then they're gonna get sued. They're gonna get sued out the fucking ass.
If it
Like,
was permanent removal of the license, that would definitely be a case for like that would be instant sue.
exactly. They wouldn't get away with it.
Yeah, for sure. That license belongs to us now because you decided that you didn't want to connect to internet for 30 days. How dare you? Count your days. Sony.
That's funny. No, but it's like even I was tinkering around with it like as this was happening, and there was like a restore license option. Like if you press the start button on the game and you go down to like more information or whatever, like it literally has the option to restore the license in there still. So and I remember it always having that. So
What
yeah, I
I
mean,
didn't understand, well, what was the most surprising thing about this was that there was actually a 14-day refund window for PlayStation in general.
yeah, there is. I accidentally because I think it was like some Cash App thing that was going on, like offers something, and like I was like testing it out, and I accidentally pre-ordered a game. I forgot what game it was, but I remember being able to refund it, and they gave me the refund. So yeah, they have that refund system in place. I think it's like if you don't download the game, then you
Yeah,
can
that's what
refund the
it
game.
is. If you don't download, once you download it, I think that's where they be like, yeah, either it gotta be, they just gotta be extra lenient today, they just feeling good, or it's a wrap for you.
Exactly.
Shout out to Mars, who we know his situation.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was some actually bad news as far as PlayStation though, because in Asia they have raised the prices of the consoles once again. More price increases, but now this is affecting Singapore, Malaysia, Thailand, Indonesia, Philippines, Vietnam. And I believe in Indonesia, it was either Indonesia or Malaysia. The consoles, like the base digital console has reached over $1,000 USD, which is crazy. So more price increases. It's not slowing down anytime soon, at least. So if you are in the market for a console, you have 3 more days if you're in Asia to go get a console before the price increase.
Yep. I was seeing on PlayStation Direct, the PlayStation 5s in US at least were going for like $399, which is good. Like you can still get them for that launch day price.
Yeah.
But you got to look for it, You got to
Yeah, I like that Xbox was doing for you deals. If you were still on Xbox One, they were offering the Series X for like $400.
Nice. That's good.
All right, but that's, it is what it is. We're gonna keep seeing price increases for the foreseeable future, or maybe this will be the last batch. Who knows? Nah, this is the last batch. We gonna put that into the atmosphere, and then we gonna get the first price decrease of the console generation from Asha Sharma. She gonna single-handedly put her money into the earnings, and she gonna drop the prices for everybody. She gonna cut her salary, Iwata style, you know, because Asha Sharma, we know she's the GOAT. She's the GOAT. Man.
Hopefully, if she could do that, bro, that'd be insane.
All right. I just love, like, out of any third-party AA developer, I just love People Can Fly, because they're such an underdog. They're so underrated, and they never get the respect that they deserve whenever they release. Like, no matter what game they release, it never gets its due respect. Like, I don't think Bulletstorm ever got the respect it deserves, and Outriders 100% did not get the fucking respect that it deserves. Especially with all the Square Enix bullshit that they had to go through. I'll never forget that shit. That shit was crazy. So, like, every time something new is happening with People Can Fly, I always want to bring it up, because that's my like underdog story that I just want them to have that pop off moment.
Yeah, man. They make great feeling games, like, and yeah. Hopefully this is fire. Hopefully that game with PlayStation's good. Hopefully that game with the Xboxes, or I mean, they're working on Gears E-Day, and we know that's gonna be good. So yeah, man, People
Hopefully
Can Fly,
it's more
bro.
than Gears E-Day.
Yeah,
But
hopefully.
they have actually made an acquisition.
Oh, nice.
They have acquired Cool Down Games and its publishing rights, and will establish a dedicated publishing vertical within People Can Fly's operating structure. So People Can Fly is now People Can Publish.
Nice.
I just made that up. But
Hell yeah.
they should take that one. People Can Publish. Do it. But yeah, they're gonna be publishing games now. I'm excited to see what kind of games they got under their belts, or get under their belts. But I trust People Can Fly. I feel like they've honestly never made a bad game in my eyes. Still haven't tried Lost Rift though, so we gotta see. But as far as what I've played so far, they have not made a bad game. But I also just love to see new publishers in the indie AA space popping up, because that's where all the best ideas are coming from in gaming. We need more outlets for those games to be seen.
Yeah.
All right, but that was basically the only update for People Can Fly. Let's talk about a game that I need to get back to, and that is Marathon. And it seems that Xbox players are actually putting more time into Marathon than PS5 players when it comes to the consoles. The latest playtime data basically says that Xbox players are putting more hours into Marathon than PS5 players, and the gap is actually bigger than expected. So let me dig into this article to see if they actually say what the platform leader. So this is coming from Matt Piscatella. Shout out to Matt. Platform leaders in weekly average hours per US player, week ending April 18th, 2026. For Marathon, Xbox was number one. Or sorry, when it comes, so basically these are the most played game for Xbox. I keep on clicking. So number 1 is Marathon, number 2 is KCD2, and number 3 is Crimson Desert.
Okay.
For PlayStation, number 1 is Path of Exile 2, number 2 is Neverwinter, and number 3 is Starfield, which is pretty fucking crazy that Neverwinter, I don't know how the fuck Neverwinter is anywhere near. I haven't played Neverwinter in like 10 years, maybe 15 years. I don't know how that game is still up there, but okay. And then Steam, I don't know what NGU Idol is.
I don't even know what these games are.
Idol Hero and Rocky. Hey, I'm sorry. The PC Master Race, come to the front of the congregation. Y'all are literally playing mobile games now. I used to joke about this with Chuck that the PC Master Race is literally just mobile gamers in disguise, like mobile gamers who spend way too much money on their rigs, just to play Idol Hero, Rocky Idol. And I'm not gonna lie, I love Idol games on my phone. I do not play idle games on my fucking PC, because guess what? Those idle games are for when I'm working. I just want to pass the time real quick by doing something like that, or like I'm out and I'm like waiting at the mechanic or some shit like that. I don't have my Switch with me. Like, that's what these games are for. Y'all are sitting here at your computers for hours playing these type of games. Count your days. Look, Xbox, real heavy hitters on there.
Yeah.
PlayStation got some real heavy hitters on there. I'm surprised I ain't see NBA 2K or FIFA.
Yeah.
That shit
or MLB.
Me.
You know?
But Steam, we know who y'all are. The PC mobile race. That's who y'all are. Count your days.
That's fucking hilarious.
But yeah, Marathon is going hard on Xbox.
Love to see it, actually.
You know, that
when I play,
went away.
Nah, man. It's I actually play Marathon with the Xbox controller even on my PC, so it's like maybe I should just cop it on Xbox. They don't have cross progression though, which fucking sucks. But yeah, man, that's actually, those 3 games are surprising for the Xbox side. Honestly, I didn't expect it. But
KCD2 makes sense because of Game Pass. Crimson Desert, I mean, it is like the biggest single player release. I'm just surprised there's no sports games like taking up any of these slots on either one, because MLB just came out. The NBA playoffs is happening right now, so I'd expect people to be on 2K or something like that. And NBA 2K just got added to Game Pass, and it's still not surpassing Crimson Desert's paid sales or paid playtime. But it's crazy that 2 single player games made it into Xbox's most playtime, weekly average hours. I feel like that's pretty wild. But Marathon, like this is why I always say Steam numbers is not the end all be all. Everyone want to go to the Steam numbers for Marathon. Look at these Steam numbers. Oh, it's dropping. Oh, only this many people is playing right now. Bro, Xbox players are still playing it. They're there. PlayStation players may not be playing it as much, but they're still playing. Like, there are other platforms. Steam is not the only platform.
Bro, they should put Marathon on Switch, bro. That'd be crazy, dude. That, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, it might pop off. It might pop off on Switch, bro. Because literally, it seems like anything.
If it comes before Arc Raiders, it could pop off.
Oh yeah. Nah, bro, I'm surprised. I think literally Mouse PI is in the top 3 in the best selling on Switch too. So it's like, bro, the Switch user base, man, even they play more fucking games.
Does Mouse, pun intended, have mouse controls?
Mouse controls? I think it does. I think it does. Let me look it up. Mouse PI Switch mouse. mouse mode on Nintendo. Oh no, that's not. Oh no, wait, no motion controls. That doesn't mean no mouse controls.
Yeah, motion controls and mouse controls is two different things.
I can't find it actually. Oh, mouse PI. Yeah. It does. It does.
Okay. That's
Mouse
what's up.
PI for hire. Switch to mouse mode. That's fire, dude. Bro. Low key, you might just cop it again. We missed the GTA one.
Oh no, I skipped it on purpose.
Oh, okay, for sure.
I was just looking at some stuff, but shout out to Marathon, and I literally just saw some news. I guess for I don't know who's looking for this, but Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 just got an update, or Mario Galaxy 2 on the Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 collection or whatever. Just got an update.
Okay.
It adds a brand new story to the story.
What? Oh.
To Rosalina's storybook.
Oh, okay. I was about to say DLC.
No. Just a storybook. Story.
Interesting.
I don't know. I don't care. But kudos to whoever does.
Bro, Galaxy 2 is fucking goated.
I just saw that Osto, the head developer for Bobo Bay. Bobo Bay is now #1 on the new and trending.
Yeah, sick.
I don't know what country, because I didn't see it on mine, but shout out to Bobo Bay. I don't know if I need to refresh or something, but I didn't see it. All right, we got 2 more topics. Let's talk about GTA 6. And it seems like if you were expecting that November 19th, I believe is the day, November 19th date to be pushed back for GTA 6, it does seem that Strauss Zelnick is very, very confident that we will be playing GTA 6 on November 19th. Not only that, he says that we're going to see a lot of people calling off on November 19th when it does release. Just know I will be one of those people. But he also confirmed the rollout is still coming summer, so we're about to get that welcome to GTA 6, that gameplay that we've been waiting for. And Kami basically rounded up some of the information. So next week marks the 1-year anniversary of the second trailer for GTA 6. Take-Two's fiscal year begins in May, and May 21st is their end of year earnings call. So if they were to put out anything, it would probably be like right before May 21st, before the end of the year earnings call. So yeah, it might be in a few weeks we'll be seeing a new GTA trailer, most likely the gameplay trailer at this point. And then before release, we'll probably get the GTA Online aspect for that. And then like the final trailer, that's just like the cinematic trailer or whatever. And then that'll be the whole rollout for that. But it doesn't seem we have too much longer to wait for GTA 6 news. Are we excited?
I'm excited, man. I'm super excited actually. Seems like everyone's clearing out for November, so that's gonna be the game to be excited for anyways, right? But I'm hyped, man. I'm excited to see that gameplay. I'm excited because when they show off the gameplay, they show it off really well. They don't like do too many like cuts and edits and stuff like that. Usually they keep those for the trailers, but they usually show off that long form gameplay that I love to see. And hopefully hopefully their quest design is better. Hopefully it's not like very like rigid and like, because like their games are open, but it's like their quest design and like how they do their mission structure is very linear. It's actually super linear. It's like you have to be on this specific spot on this specific tree for like shit to like start, it's like stuff like that where it's like hopefully it's a little bit more open in terms of their mission design, but we'll see. But I'm excited for it though. It's Rockstar, man. I mean, they only pop their heads out once every 10 years.
Yeah, once a decade.
Once every 10 years at this point. So I'm excited, man.
Yeah,
I'm more excited now than I was before. And the crazy thing is we should be getting GTA 6 in like 4 weeks, but we're now getting it more like 6 months. But yeah, I'm more excited like post delay, I should say.
I'm excited. Pre-delay, post-delay, post-delay. Like it don't matter when GTA 6 is coming out. I'm hyped for
Exactly.
GTA 6. Will this be the first Rockstar game in 2 decades to win Game of the Year?
Ooh, I mean, it probably will. At this point, I don't want to bet against it, but I also don't think it's as cut and dry just because they didn't win GOTY with RDR2 and they didn't
win with GTA 5.
So I don't know.
I feel like both of those were
Better.
nubs, but I won't.
I think God of War 2018 is a super cultural hit. But I do think GTA 5 is better than Last of Us if that was the year that it came out in.
Yes. I don't think you know how I feel about God of War. And
yeah.
I hate Red Dead Redemption 2 just as much, which is hilarious. If anything, I feel like God of War is a more
better
fun
game.
But also, when you look at the package of RDR2 and you look at the package of God of War 2018, I don't see how anyone could vote for God of War. But that's just me.
I don't know, dude. God of War 2018 actually has a lot of content in it. Like it's like a pretty meaty game.
It's there.
It's more meatier than like all their God of War prior. Like
Oh, yeah,
I remember
of
God of War
course.
Ascension was like a 6-hour long campaign, and like freaking God of War 3 is like a 10 or 12-hour long game. So it's like it's definitely bigger than those games. And Ragnarok was very long. I felt like that was too long, honestly, but too long in the tooth. But yeah, man, I'm excited for GTA, bro. That game's hype. That game's hype.
What's your, I don't even know what to like. What's the one just out there expectation that you have for GTA 6?
Like, what do you mean?
Like, you know how GTA, they just throw shit in for whatever. Like, what is that? You just like, you either want or you expect something just wild that they throw in that it would just be like a Rockstar move.
See, I don't even know. Maybe the role playing. Maybe like that'll actually be in just the game. The RP stuff. But if not that, then like hopefully it's like a really intricate ass mini game. That'd be fire. Like if they do have like a basketball mode, that'd be awesome.
I was gonna say, I think they're gonna have like I feel like they're gonna have full on like mini games, such as being able to play different card games, casinos, things like that. I think they're gonna fully implement all of that into the story.
Yeah, that'd be fire.
But yeah.
Yeah.
a basketball mode, like a full-on basketball mode, like they had the golf mode in GTA 5. Or let's see, Miami. What sport screams Miami?
I mean, they have a football stadium. They got a big ass basketball scene out there because of the Heat. Um, the nightclub scene. I know that shit's popping out there.
Yeah, they already, you can already see that in the trailer that they
Maybe
gonna have
there's gonna be a whole ass dating simulator in the game.
like San Andreas, except more fleshed out.
Yeah, that'd be crazy. Maybe like there'll be full on social media in the game, and it's like fully interactive, and that's how you do your quests and stuff or something. You get a text and you go. I mean, that's pretty much how it already is. You get a phone call, you get a text.
Nah, you should be able to like troll people on the social media. Yeah, you're like, I bet you won't meet me in person though. You're like, bitch, meet me right here. Square up.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
But yeah.
Hopefully, it's very interactive. Like everything is interactive. You can touch everything. You can fucking go into all the buildings, all of that stuff.
Yeah, I still think the scale is gonna be too much for them to go into every building just yet. Like, I know that they were working on that with Bully 2, but that was supposed to be a campus versus a full-on city. RDR2 did have those elements where you can walk into every building, but obviously, like, these are very small, sparse buildings compared to what you would expect in GTA. Like a skyscraper, be like having to model every room in a skyscraper is going to be completely different than, you know, just a fucking saloon and a Western house, like an old Western house. So yeah, we're gonna see very soon, hopefully. But GTA is probably a lot of people's most anticipated game this year, and it has a lot to live up to. So this trailer gotta hit everything that people expect, but also go beyond what people expect, which is gonna be hard. I mean, it's Rockstar. I don't think it's gonna be that hard for them, especially after 13 years. All right, last topic for the day. Let's talk about the Steam controller, because we got the official pricing and release date. May 4th is the release date of the Steam controller, and the price is $99, which sounds crazy when you put it next to the Series X and Nintendo Switch and PlayStation, but when you see the feature set of the Steam controller, it's closer to a Pro controller rather than like a Xbox Elite, which is almost $200. PlayStation Edge, which is $200. It's on the level of those with even more features going for it. Only for $99.
Yeah.
Now, ergonomics is gonna be like the make or break for me. But Gamers Nexus and Linus Tech Tips and all these other YouTubers, IGN, they all got a chance to do a review on the Steam controller, and all of it has been glowing so far. But I do think for $99, this is probably like the most pro controller that you can get. But how are you feeling about the Steam controller and the price? Have you seen any reviews for it?
I just seen like the scores and stuff. Like I think like IGN or whatever gave it like a 9 or something. But yeah, I want one. Just straight up, I want one.
I want one. I won't get it because I don't think I would it's not like a must buy for me right now. And I know I know the old Steam controller would go on sale pretty often. I don't know if that's in the cards for this one with how everything is going right now. But if there's a chance that it'll go on sale, I'll probably pick it up on sale. I'm not in the market for a new controller anytime soon. Still rocking my Wolverine V2.
Nice.
And it's been doing me justice. Also, this controller has extra buttons, and I fucking hate them. They get in the way. But yeah, like the battery life is really good. The touchpads work really well with certain games. I saw that there was basically it didn't come with any drivers for Windows, so if you were playing on the Xbox app, the games won't register with the controller, which seems pretty intentional. Valve, you know. I'm pretty sure,
that's super intentional.
I'm pretty sure you can throw those. I mean, like all Xbox, or not Xbox, but Windows just has to update Windows to add the drivers themselves.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm pretty sure there'll be some fix, or if not Xbox/Windows themselves updated, there'll be someone who makes the drivers themselves, and you'll be able to download, just like DS4 Windows back in the day, before native DualSense or DualShock/DualSense support came to Windows. But I think this is going to be the best bang for your buck controller for the foreseeable future. TMR sticks, so you should not have to worry about stick drift. The concave thumbsticks look exactly like the Series X, which is a win. Yeah.
The triggers, the adaptive triggers.
Yep. It's looking, and then obviously haptic feedback, HD rumble, whatever you want to call it, has all of that as well. Does it have the you said adaptive triggers?
I know it has the triggers, but
like the locking triggers like PlayStation DualSense, or like just the rumble of the triggers?
I think it might just have the rumble. Yeah, I don't see anything. But I know it has like the full like for racing games where it's like if you half press it, it'll be like half speed, and like if you full press it, it'll be full speed.
Analog triggers.
Yeah, analog triggers. There you go.
Yeah, basically everyone has analog triggers except for Nintendo.
It's
literally the only negative to the Pro controller. But I feel like it's literally only something that pops up in racing games, and that's real. And return.
Yeah. The one or two games that actually want to use the DualSense.
But if you're in the market for a controller, you're looking to spend a little extra to get the most out of that controller. I don't know how people feel about the ergonomics of it, but it doesn't look like the worst. It looks ugly, but I don't think it
looks big on the front, but it seems very comfortable to hold though.
Yeah. I feel like,
and all the buttons are kind of compact on top, so it's like I feel like they cooked.
But we'll see. I feel like out of all the products that Valve showed off this year, this is probably the most accessible one that I feel like the most people would probably go for.
Yeah.
The Steam Machine, depending on the
we'll
price.
See.
Depending on the price, that's a hit or miss. And then when it comes to the Valve VR one, that's also like I feel like it's not offering that much more than what you can get with the MetaQuest 3 and it doesn't have any exclusive games that kind of like most of the best games are only on the Meta Store, so it makes it hard to justify the purchase for me. But we're gonna see how all of these play out once they start to roll out over the rest of this year. Any final predictions for the Steam Machine price?
I hope they get it within under 800. Anything under 800, you know, that's solid. It's not great, but it's solid. But so it's like $699, $799 would be hopefully my price. So it's $699 for the 512 NVMe, and then the $799 for the 2 terabyte would be my guess. As if I'm getting it, I'm not fucking kidding. I'm not getting it, but I might get that controller though.
Yeah,
I might get that controller though.
$699, that seems about right, but it doesn't seem.
Because remember, they're gonna have the 2 SKUs.
Yeah, I still don't think it's gonna take off at $699.
It's not gonna take off regardless, I don't think. But like I feel like their projections are also kind of low. I'm expecting lifetime sales of like 1 to 2 million, if that.
Yeah,
Lifetime sales.
I do see it doing worse than the Dick. The Steam Dick.
Yeah, the Steam Deck somewhere around like I think like 5 to like 8 million ish range. Like I don't know if there's a specific number, but I know it's around there. Yeah, I don't think it's even coming close to that. Like, and I don't even think it's gonna come close to even like the Xbox Ally X's. Like I don't think that's gonna sell, because like from what I know, the Xbox Ally / Ally X is like around 1 million in sales. So like give or take. So it's like between like 700,000 to 1 million they've sold around that much. So it's like and that's within like a year, you know? So yeah, man, I don't think that the Steam Machine's gonna pop off like that. But if they can get it, like if they come out and they say like $499, bro, I might even think of buying one at that point. But anything over that, like fuck no, you know?
Yeah, I still don't think I don't think there's any price that'll get me into the Steam Machine. But that's because I have a PC, and also my girl has a PC, and I really don't need to have that in the living room.
Sure. I just get it for novelty sakes.
Yeah.
At $499, but maybe if the Steam Machine 2 is fire, I'll be there day one. But yeah, definitely need more VRAM on this one.
Right. Well, anything else you want to add before we wrap it up?
Oh, other than hopefully, well, the closer we get to the Steam Machine, the closer we get to Half-Life 3. So we're almost there. That's it, though.
All right, with that, let's go ahead and get out of here. That is it. That is all we have for you guys today. Thank you all for tuning in, and all the people leaving comments in the chat. We do appreciate the support. Make sure you guys hit that like, because we love you guys and it helps us grow this channel. If you're not subscribed and you enjoyed the show, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button so you can stay updated for when Dual-Wield premieres. And also, if you haven't already, join the official Discord, which is in the description, so you can continue the conversation after the show as well. But with that, let's go ahead and get out of here. Subeg, appreciate you for pulling up. Where can we find you? What you got going on?
Y'all can find me on Twitter, Subeg Dollywall. That's really it so far. When I have something to plug, I'll plug it. But yeah, check out my Saint Slayer review on Lognet. I got some other stuff cooking there. Expect something from Saros soon-ish, whenever I can get a chance to play it. But yeah, man, y'all can find me there. Tap in the Discord. Join it. Add me on my stuff. So Xbox, PlayStation, and Steam. Add me there. And yeah, that's it.
All right, as for myself, Don Otaku, you can find me on Twitter at PastaFeet, F3ET. You can find me on twitch.tv/OtakuTheDon. And of course, you can find me right here on YouTube, where not only are we doing Dual-Wield Gaming Podcast every Thursday, Project Entitled Gaming Podcast every Saturday live. And of course, check out lordsofgaming.net. Check out all the articles, the reviews. Give us some views. Share it out. Get us out there. You know, we better than IGN. Don't go to IGN. But other than that, that's really all I got going on. Any final words for the people to get them through their day, their week?
For the peeps. Tap into that NBA. Tap into that NBA. It's pretty fire right now.
Is it though?
Well, the West is pretty whack, to be honest, but the East is actually pretty fun to watch. And I think we're gonna get a pretty bangers finals this year, so hopefully that happens. But
LeBron
the West,
James.
I hope it is. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of hope
James.
it's the Lakers, bro. I kind of
Hey,
want it to
man.
be the Lakers, man.
All I'm gonna say,
Like,
Bronny about to take us all the way, bro. Little Bronny, Bronny about to go. He about to show his true potential in these finals. He about to go crazy. Watch, he about to drop 50 in the finals. Shit about to be crazy. Everybody about to turn their heads. They about to change their mind about Bronny when he pop up, bro. Just wait, bro. Little Bronny. But yeah. With that, let's go ahead and get out of here. Peace out, everybody. Enjoy your week, your weekend, your month, year, life, all that. Bye-bye.